But they know they're in for a tough test this evening. Palace unbeaten. Blood all over a song that's failing. But certainly under Olive's in line for Premier League debuts. Team tonight for Diogo Dalot, and a very youthful senior involvement whatsoever. Chong appeared after the funeral of Eric Harrison, who was responsible. So Manchester United seeking a club record 8th away win.
Listen, we know what type of player we are. You know how good you are. You know,
Milivojevic at the heart of this move with Zaha. Ward was offside. It's met earlier in the season. It was a goalless draw in which Jose
Van Arnholt at left back, but he's not as yet done that.
Dalot seeking out Lukaku, who got there. Aimed towards Michy Batshuayi again. Takes it away from Victor Lindelof. And then
the initial play to get away from Lindelof does really well. Takes the shot early and
Lukaku, oh, it's a free
situation. Lukaku finds himself free. He goes at it with his left foot. Disappointed that he didn't hit the target from there because there's nobody.
MacArthur, did he make room for the cross? Oh, another.
He sees McTominay struggling now because of that. Lindelof then has to make sure he's got both. The player Townsend's ability and
helps it back to Diogo Dalot. Milivojevic trying to stick with him.
Dalot, you see his change of pace. He just has one touch too many. He's overrun it. Side and Zaha down the left-hand side. You can see all three of them are up there. It's a good ball into the box, but it's good.
There's always a cracking atmosphere. Pogba clips one in towards Sanchez. Ward in the way. Fred eyes down the fact that he's the Premier League's oldest manager. He'll be
it was about time the looks turned, and that's what he believes has happened recently for
MacArthur.
There's not much time and space in that midfield area.
Manchester United boss. MacArthur to Wilfried Zaha. Touch. Sanchez. Shaw. Trying to drive it. Dalot's cross. Met by James Tompkins. Now Townsend. Andros Townsend with a strike.
Yeah, it was good play. Zaha and MacArthur. Martin Atkinson and Townsend. We talk about him coming in narrow on his left-hand side. And he just gets...
Good strike, but he's just always going wide. Just in that midfield area.
Who feeds it out wide to Dalot. And Lindelof.
Just runs the ball out of play and then he doesn't want to give it back so Palace can get...
Here he is, James MacArthur. Decent run this from Luke Shaw. Lukaku! What?
It's exactly what he does. He does it wonderfully well. He commits players. And because he's done that, it attracts other players away. That leaves Lukaku. You see, Schlupp's had to come out. The protection then for the two centre-backs is to put the ball into the back of the net. He actually bends it around so far. Between Luke Shaw and Lukaku.
Praising Luke Shaw, who helped conjure that opportunity. Chance for an equaliser, and it's missed.
And going into his left foot, but I just wonder whether there was a lack of communication here, because he's just better position. Now that far post coming in, you just see.
Here's Townsend. Now Ward. Issued a warning or two already. Batshuayi slipped. Zaha tries to keep it. Yes. Card as well for the returning Palace defender.
It was a good break for Manchester United. You just see Alexis Sanchez got himself forward, and this is another great chance for United. We've already seen.
Ashley Young. Pogba. Turns cross.
Small full back for himself in Wan-Bissaka. He was previously a winger and
the byline with his first in 10 matches to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team a bit of a threat themselves, one that Roy Hodgson hopes will enable. It's Crystall Palace 0, Manchester United 1. Crystall Palace last gained a league win against Manchester United, a 3-0 victory here. And Dalot looking to take on Van Aanholt, and Pogba.
Dalot does wonderfully well. It's a better Van Aanholt. Good ball in, a lovely ball as well. Pogba, it just seemed to be his timing that he got wrong.
Lukaku. Lindelof.
Do what they want to do from the back.
Well, they had very little.
Very uncharacteristic from De Gea. Just tried to block.
Pogba. Good movement from Sanchez.
We'll give great credit to Ward. He tracks him all the way. You can see where it's a painful one.
Smalling's header. Lindelof does climb. Lukaku's waiting on it and gets there.
Ball. Times it will be the second ball, but even then it can be the third ball. And this again, they keep it alive. But you just see the strength then of Lukaku to keep Schlupp away, and he does that expertly. You just see he gets his leg up well and then hooks.
Very difficult finish. Look easy, but that's all about this.
Young's corner. Now the league win against Manchester United in the pre-Premier November. Here's MacArthur. Zaha looking. Zaha. Away from Young.
Better with Young. Just gets to the byline. De Gea one-on-one.
Townsend's cross.
It's wonderful play from Townsend. He loves coming in on that left foot.
Away from the stretching Milivojevic. Cleared by Raw. Lindelof. Looking for the run of Pogba.
It's good movement from Batshuayi. Initially he's looking to...
Milivojevic with a kick, and Tompkins got in front of his man to loop one. Coming together with the post, but...
Gets ahead of Small, and you can see he's watching it all the way. He's going back. Used to be a very painful one. I don't know. It's so much...
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer looking surprisingly relaxed, bearing in mind the concern.
They're not. You see there, it's that straight.
He's lining up to take this goal kick. Got a deflection on his way through that, but
there's a lot of expectation on Chong. He's done incredibly well for the reserves. I think he's played 50.
In comes Schlupp. What? United, could that be a turning point for Roy Hodgson's Crystall Palace?
It's actually, when you look at Sanchez, he switches off, he gets him in from Schlupp. Arguably, Crystall, and it's an unlikely score in Ward.
Chris comes back out of Tompkins to Fred. Sanchez!
He's starting to open up now, going end to end. Good ball in for Fred, but he's always going to be difficult coming forward. Pogba can't make the challenge. He's frightened that he's going to get...
It's Max Meyer.
He's come on, Meyer. He's been very clever at getting in between United's midfield defence. It's a good...
Van Aanholt strikes, and it deflects behind.
So far, you see this with Sanchez. It's just a frustration. He believes it was foul.
Twice Kelly. Out. Our own conductor there. Real pressure, straight to Andros Townsend. And that's a foul by Shaw. It's Milivojevic.
I think De Gea had it covered all the way. See Milivojevic goes around the...
Trained Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Marcus Rashford is going to be used, Rashford and by both boys to come on. It's Pogba. Tomine wrestling away with Zaha, who left, and they're hanging in a bit more, hanging on a bit more than they were. Aanholt towards Tompkins, and then all the way across to Townsend. Milivojevic with the free kick, all the way through towards Kelly. Meyer. Ashley Young.
And here's a great finish. And what they do United, they do it really well. They create an overload at the back of the net, but it wasn't to be. It's all about the movement, creating the space for Young.
Milivojevic. Ward is the man who's got forward again, having all the baby-faced assassin. Tompkins had stayed forward. It's cleared by Bailly. Back in by Milivojevic. Here's Milivojevic. Lifting in the kick.
Oh, but he's just wasting his line. And eventually comes off Lindelof.
Given a present to enjoy a day after his 46th birthday. Crystall Palacee 1, Manchester United 3.